met. If you're new around here, my name is Sara. Dietschy rhymes with peachy. Today I'm doing a desk tour with a new computer on it, but this is in 360. So if you're viewing this on a phone or on the computer, grab the screen and rotate it with me. There will be a special surprise on the other side. Do you see John? Hey! And if you're viewing with a VR headset, well, you are definitely in for a treat. First things first, this isn't just a normal desk. This is a standing desk. It's almost there. Recently, I have been diversifying the type of computers I edit videos on. I am always editing videos, but one thing has remained the same. All of the computers I have used in the past have been powered by an Intel Core processor. And that is why I am so excited for this video to be sponsored by Intel and Best Buy. Today we're going to be testing out a new computer that's kind of the center of my desk right now. It uses a Intel Core i7 processor. Why I'm so excited about this is because it comes at a very reasonable price tag of only $999. The computers that I've talked about on this channel, the price tag has been closer to $3,000, which isn't super practical if you are getting into content creation and you want to start video editing, photo editing, designing, gaming, live streaming, whatever you want to do. Maybe it's good to know that there are other options out there that are still powerful machines, courtesy of the Intel processor at the center of everything. And also, you know, you could go find it at Best Buy too. I think the majority of you guys are aware of my apartment and what it looks like. I live in the best city in the world. This is New York. It's pretty amazing. I would turn around and just take a second, soak it all in. Let's get into this desk tour. This is where I am sitting or standing for the majority of the day. And the other reason why I'm doing this, I might be moving into an office soon, so we need to live it up the last time that you might be seeing this. First and foremost, the most important thing is the computer, of course. So you gotta have some aesthetics over it, kind of drawing to the desk. So these are two posters that I got from a random company, I think in Sweden, for pretty cheap. The most important level of the shelf is this one. Once my camera battery dies in any of my cameras, it goes directly into the battery chargers that I have plugged in over here. I think this method was made well known after Casey Neistat posted his first office tour video where he has a massive wall just of these things and batteries. It gets the job done. So over here we have little plastic organizers where I keep all of my charged batteries. I keep 9 volts double A's, and then just random stuff like watch bands. And then this is behind you. If you're looking at me, I would turn around because this is where I keep a lot of just things that I'll probably need, but it's not very organized. So we have a drone, we have a stabilizer, we have a hard drive. And I think one of the most important things about an office area is green. Like, don't you just feel so refreshed already? So this is the third shelf down. It's where I keep more gear, and I keep my point and shoots and my cameras, headphones. This is the underbelly of my desk. It's probably not the prettiest, but you know, trash, paper shredder, a cable management box, but this is my favorite thing about my desk. Be prepared for your mind to be blown. It's a cabinet thing that I organize all my stuff in, but it swings out. See, I have a little cable management thing going on with the FireWire, USB-C, micro, mini, HDMI. Everything I own basically has a little colored label around it. Here is where all of my footage lives, hard drives 1 through 6. They are like 1 to 2 terabytes each. Just of all of the footage that I've ever shot, I keep everything. Not to get too meta on you, the video you're watching is edited on the computer you're watching. But I have friends that are way cooler than me and content create, whether it's video, photo, gaming, what have you. So I'm gonna have them over, and hopefully you can learn from them, from their experiences, and hopefully I can offer maybe some tips and tricks and advice. Jeremy, you have been a photographer for how long?
So it's been about 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
And you've been doing photography full time?
Yes.
So these are some of the pictures from the shoot that we went on. It was super awesome, right in the middle of New York City, but we had probably 300 pictures from this shoot. So we only have 3 pulled up, but when you're editing all of the pictures at the same time, how do you organize it?
I actually restructured my workflow recently. Instead of importing all the photos just for a quicker workflow, I just look over them before I import and select the ones I'll even think about using.
So that saves you.
Saves me some time.
Yeah.
Then I import them into my editing program, and then I go through and select and rate the ones I actually want to spend time on editing. This is my website. I mostly post photos and videos on my social media and don't update this as much, but I kind of use this as my greatest hits. So a while ago I found out that the average person that will look at someone's website will only spend 6 seconds on it.
Jeez, so you gotta make it worth it.
Yeah, so I kept that in mind when making my website, and I figured, yeah, I'll put a bunch of my favorite images very bold on the front page of my website so that I could catch the viewer's eye, and hopefully they'll spend like 8 seconds or 10 seconds maybe. I mean, double-digit seconds, I'm happy.
Double-digit seconds.
So yeah.
India K. India, what do you do?
I am an artist from Brooklyn, New York. So I've been taking photos for almost 2 decades now. And I actually just launched my store earlier this year. I was kind of seeing, you know, a lot of different people doing different things with their art, and one way is to make it wearable. And I thought that was really, really cool, so I wanted to start doing that as well.
Your art, it's your side hustle.
Yes, my art is my side hustle.
You know, but I mean, what is that like? So you literally go to work 9 to 5, come home?
Yep, I come home. I like to say that my job is my 9 to 5, and then my art is my 7 to 2.
Oh my god, I'm
so,
obsessed with that.
And my weekends. I'm editing photos in Photoshop, like I'm scanning negatives so that they come in like this and then going back in to retouch them. I'm documenting installations I do in real life. So this is a real sign that I hand cut and hung up in a gallery. So when I go in after to kind of retouch them, I make it look like they're kind of floating in space. I'm also then retouching product shots that I do for my store, constantly doing many things at once and always working on it. And I also always have my site up too. I like to kind of have everything next to each other.
Aesthetics on point, girl.
Really strong aesthetics on this page. So this is like weeks of just me retouching, putting together a portfolio. You know, for me it's really important to have a cohesive portfolio all together.
For the people who want to freelance, maybe they have a 9 to 5, but they want to live that creative life. Do you have any advice for those type of people who just want to do it?
I mean, nothing beats just starting it. You know, I think the hardest thing is the first step, which is starting a project, you know, writing down that first sentence in a notebook, making something, taking that first photo, getting that first photo printed. I think the other thing is really auditing your day and seeing where you're spending time. Like, I love to come home and just plop down on the couch and watch TV, but I think it's really important to think, you know, like, could I take an hour here and there and do something else with my time other than watch TV or, you know, eat food and snacks on the couch.
Relatable. I want to introduce you to another one of my friends. His name is
Sam Sheffer.
So what do you do and what is going on behind you?
I am a full-time YouTuber. I stream on Twitch. I make content and then I post it online on a variety of platforms. And this, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I've been playing a lot of it.
A big part of having a computer like this and perhaps a Intel Core processor is you need power to play games. So I want to see, like, can it hold up? I have never gamed on a computer outside of Roller Coaster Tycoon. So I'm excited. So gaming requires a lot out of a computer, obviously. And I mean, people build machines that are thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
And you want to find a place that has good loot. So I can just drop here. The game is very very intense. Yeah.
So this is probably towards the highest end of gaming in terms of graphics, what it
Definitely.
requires.
Definitely.
When it comes to gaming, of course, having that Intel Core processor is important. What is processing this power? But probably the most important thing when it comes to this is the graphics card, right?
Yeah, so there are other options for video cards, obviously. You could spring for maybe like a GTX 1080 or 1070 or even 970. You don't need to go crazy, but a graphics card is really important for gaming like this.
And on the machine that I am using today, you can actually upgrade to a GTX 1080. That is an available option. Successful gaming mission with the Sheffer. Do you have any final thoughts you want to say to the Peachy fam?
Stay woke, stay classy, and most of all, stay peachy.
There you go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video. If you want to check out any all-in-one or desktop versions that are powered by a Intel Core processor, you can check out the Best Buy link in the description below to check those out. And thank you again to Intel and Best Buy for supporting the Peachy fam. And let me know if you like this video. Hit that subscribe button down below for new videos every single week. Until next time, stay peachy. Okay, bye.